Serenity.
Yep.
All the stuff we've just like been very accustomed to seeing.
Same cards. Andrew has no Loxodon Smiters.
He has Centaur healers.
He has Centaur healers. But really in this matchup, what matters is Angel of Serenity.
Yeah.
And it's mostly about either one player getting to Angel without the other player being able to, and that player just killing all the mana elves the other player has, or who can actually kill their opponent's Angels as opposed to Angeling them back.
Alright, so Zachary getting off to a pretty good start, but Andrew
matching.
Basically matching. Mana elves are basically lands.
Yes.
Until Angel of Serenity hits.
Yep.
Very difficult to kill a mana angel. I guess they both have Huntmaster of the Fells, which can do it on occasion.
That's a small, interesting fight that goes on there. Because whoever plays their Huntmaster first gets into the position where they can pass back and have theirs flip first.
Yes.
Which is a huge deal.
So you want to be first on the board with your Huntmasters. Andrew deciding to not play Red Source.
Deciding.
But he's going to play a second Avacyn's Pilgrim, hit for 1 with his first Pilgrim.
Yep. So
we have life totals lower than 20.
Yes, no Thragtusk yet in play. Tapped Blood Crypt. Zachary West not committing to the board yet. Has a Wolf Run down for Andrew. That's his manland, or not manland.
Spell
land of choice. And it looks like we're just cracking with these Pilgrims. He does have a Restoration Angel in hand.
Okay. Zachary, I believe, has a Garruk Primal Hunter in hand. I believe that's what we'll see. Well, we'll see a Thragtusk
come down for him. Back to 22. Restoration Angel comes down for Andrew. So there's a red source for Andrew, and that's a big deal because now he can actually just start going to the face with this Wolf Run if he wants. I don't think we're quite at the point, but it's pretty close.
Andrew has a Huntmaster of the Fells.
And I also saw a Detention Sphere.
Okay.
So
which one would you play here?
Probably, well, you could play both, but I think you don't really need to Detention Sphere. I think you want to save that for a Angel of Serenity.
Tap another land for that.
Yeah, that costs 4, sir. It's this really weird situation where, like, if you Angel first and wipe their board, and then they Angel you back, they're ahead, and then if you Angel them back, you're ahead. But like, it's just this weird sort of looping of who has the last Angel. But even then, you can get into situations where the best thing to do with Angel is start buying cards back.
I see. Draw 5 from Zach.
Yeah,
that's extra cards.
Yeah,
I think. Nice.
I guess with the Angel in play, that's not necessarily the worst thing to do with your card.
Right.
If you either get 2 Beast tokens,
it's not going to say
or 5 cards.
I
feel like 5 cards is a little bit better. It's not like.
I think he's going to discard, maybe, unless he has. Yeah. Maybe.
So.
Yeah, I believe that's 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a Vault of the Archangel in his hand.
Overgrown Tomb.
Andrew draws another Angel. I think in Andrew's position, you just attack. I'm debating if you want a Wolf Run or if you just want to pass with the Angel up. Probably just pass with the Angel up because it's a free flip on the Huntmaster. But also worth noting is that
if Andrew has another land, he can both pump this for 1.
I think he does. I think he's gonna.
Nope, he just wants all of it.
Yeah.
So that's +4.
Yep.
So that'll trample over for 3. Plus 3 more from the Restoration Angel. That's gonna drop Zach to 13, I believe.
Yeah, and that also makes potential Angel of Serenity follow-up from Zach very powerful.
However, he is off. Okay, he's gonna have. If he has it, he can cast it.
Yeah. So, I actually just like playing 4 of these Angel of Serenity.
Sure.
You just always want to draw that card in every matchup. It's just so good. And here it is. I think Zach's probably gonna take out.
Triple Fiend Hunter.
So I would feel like I wouldn't care about one of those creatures, and I'd want to be able to rebuy my Thragtusk.
Yes, I would agree with that. This is not going to be the last Angel of Serenity of this game.
It's very possible it might, because Andrew has this Detention Sphere in his hand. So, unless... I guess Zach could have another Angel, but if he doesn't, it's very possible that Andrew just gets into a position where, yeah, this exact swing happens. He replays the Huntmaster, and he just starts killing Zach with Wolf Run.
Right, or just simply like an overwhelming back. Like Andrew is building an overwhelming board position.
Yes.
Even through an Angel of Serenity,
because it died. Yeah.
The token
Killing
is
their
absolutely
angel
correct.
Is so important in this matchup.
And I think I would have taken the Huntmaster over a Restoration Angel. Like leave
him with the 3/4 when you have the 5/6.
Yeah, token.
No, he has the Wolf Run though, so you shouldn't do that because you can Wolf Run the 3/4 to kill your 5/6.
Would you have left him with the?
I would have left him with the token.
Oh, you would have left the token, so you'd go Huntmaster Angel, my Thragtusk.
Probably.
Interesting.
Though I guess he might be low enough that the Wolf Run is a concern then, because it still puts the Wolf into range of killing the Angel.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not sure if
it's actually possible that he just didn't have good targets at all, aside from that, and hope there's no way he kills it.
Yeah.
Which is really awkward because, Andrew's also representing the same 7 mana for an Angel.
Yes. And Andrew has the advantage in terms of keeping his Pilgrims alive.
Yes.
Which he needs far more than Zach would needed his.
Agree.
Andrew's still on 5 lands. He did not have the benefit of a draw 5 from Garrett.
Or a Farseek.
Yeah.
His Farseeks were Pilgrims.
And so Zach is like significantly ahead on actual pieces of cardboard in his hand. But I feel like...
Oh, not anymore.
Well, he
doesn't need a second blue though. Oh, there's a Borderland Ranger. Everything comes together.
Borderland Ranger, the man of the hour.
Yeah. So in Andrew's position, I think you just Borderland and play another Huntmaster.
If he has another Huntmaster, I like that play.
I think I saw one in his deck. Finding his basic island. This mana base is a work of art. We've got basic island, basic mountain, steam vents, centaur healer in our deck. We can make some great sample hands.
Yeah,
but I'm assuming it just all because Borderland Ranger is such a huge card in terms of making this all work.
Andrew actually said that a great thing. He's like, this is the best sample hand deck ever. Where a sample hand deck is where you just pick 7 cards and pretend it's your opening hand and see how bad it is.
Yes.
So basically, like this would be like,
and
like,
it has to be like a reasonable land spell mix. Like, yeah, great, it's a 1-lander. Like, no, I have 4 spells, 3 lands, and I can't cast anything, and I'd have to draw 2 more.
It's like he says he's drawn Kessig Wolfrun, Island Mountain, Avacyn's Pilgrim, Angel Serenity in this tournament.
Did he keep?
No.
Good. Yep. So Borderland Ranger. It looks like he passed the turn. He's going to opt to Restoration Angel, or leave up Restoration Angel instead.
Yeah. So at what point does Zach's Vault of the Archangel start doing some work?
I don't know if it does. I don't know if that card actually ever does. I think it might if you can start flipping Huntmasters, but I don't know if the life gain is a huge issue.
Alright, so a wolf is going on a Pilgrim. We're double... Oh, so Pilgrim and Borderland Ranger on the Beast. The unblocked Thragtusk. That means, and Zach is going to Death Touch Lifelink.
Yeah.
So it's looking like the 5 creatures that are being blocked or blocking are going to trade off.
Yep, I believe.
And Andrew's going to go to 19. Zach's going to go up to...
Fight to the death?
24?
Infinite, all of it.
Yeah.
Unless Andrew decides
unless Andrew decides to use Restoration Angel.
I don't think he does. Yeah, I think there's no incentive for him to
I don't think he blocks
trade
like that if he...
Yeah.
What I might have done is I might have blocked with the Huntmaster on the Thragtusk. And then he activates it, and then you can Restoration Angel.
I actually think the point of this play is that Zach uses his mana, and then you get to flip your Thragtusk or your Huntmaster.
Oh, your Huntmaster. Okay.
And then you get to
but
do.
there's not much to flip it. Like you're not killing anything.
Yeah,
No.
but you're still. Yeah,
And
the life
Zach's-
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
never
Zach's
mind.
going to Restoration Angel his Thragtusk.
Or Andrew's gonna Restoration Angel with Thragtusk.
Now.
And we're gonna get a pass the turn, I think. Oh,
Maybe
maybe Zach's
next-
gonna Restoration. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
all of the same cards.
Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. Like these decks are different colors,
Yes.
but yeah, a lot of the same cards in common.
Zach down to 22 after this attack. Andrew at 21. We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, life totals go up before they go down.
Yeah. Restoration Angel the Thragtusk. Okay.
I like to call this the creature ultimatum. It's like Crew Ultimatum, but you just get a bunch of creatures.
Zach's
instead.
back up to life total 27. Sound
Yeah.
right? Yeah. All of it. I think this game's going to be about who gets the next Angel Serenity, really. And it's
The last Angel of Serenity.
Well, I'm thinking the next one could easily be the last.
Okay.
It's kind of cool that like Garrett Primal Hunter is the green Sphinx's Revelation.
Yeah. I've never heard that. Jarek would be so proud. All right, we're
So Sphinx's Revelation.
for 4.
So Andrew Shrout is going to end his combat step at 19 life. And Zachary Rust is going to end it at 38. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh, yeah, a lot. These life totals are gonna get out of hand.
It's actually possible that this Vault of the Archangels is eventually going to effectively draw Zach multiple cards. Because like if Andrew starts getting ahead on cards and starts angeling,
Yeah.
Zach having all of this life just ends up being more draw steps to find his own angel.
Mm-hmm.
See, what gets really crazy is if you don't exile the Serenities and they just die, and then things start looping.
Right.
Yeah, like.
All right. So Andrew's found his Angel of Serenity.
Yes.
So what do you?
He does not have white though.
Yeah, he's too
He
short.
he has these beautiful, seriously, these awesome 6th edition lands. We were actually at GP and we were like
Gross.
going off about how awesome these lands are. These arts are insane. You have
Gross.
no taste.
I am an unhinged aficionado myself.
6th edition. How else are you gonna find
Wizards
them?
of the Coast agrees with me. White borders have no place in Magic.
I don't know about this.
Alright, Thragtusk from Andrew.
Yep. Going up to 24 life. Avacyn's Pilgrims match that. And this looks like
Did he not play a land?
he did not draw a land in those 4 cards.
Wow.
5 cards plus his draw. Yeah, 4 plus his draw step. Yeah. And none of.
His hand
Yeah,
is-
not even a
I
white
know
land.
There are far seats.
Yeah. He did draw one of those.
Yeah. But I feel like a Farseek might have been, no, 2 Farseeks, I believe. Farseek might have been too much. Yeah, clearly taking this. Wow. So Zach might be a little light on action.
Yeah.
If he's,
He definitely. He could have another 5 drop. Is that. He just has lands, it looks like.
yeah.
Is that all lands? And another Volt? Yeah, Keswick Wolfrun and Vault.
Wow, what a guy. Zach reminding Andrew to flip his Huntmaster.
Well then. I'll take 2 down to 39, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's basically all it does, and it gives it the potential to flip back.
Sure.
That's, I mean, I feel like
Hinterland Harbor for Andrew does not cast Angel of Serenity.
against these increasing amounts of creatures that Andrew and the Vault of the Archangel, making every trade terrible for Andrew. Like every double block, every, like he tries to, like, with the Vault, that can swing his 3/3 into Andrew's 4/4.
Yeah. And get value on the exchange.
Yeah.
The Thragtusk is getting in there.
It connected even.
I think we might
Apparently-
see a Restoration Angel. Or a Creature Ultimatum, if you want to use that term.
So this could be double Farseek. And then if he has a
Resto?
Restoration Angel, he can
I
play
think I
that
saw
as well.
one. I think I saw one.
No. Going back in.
Yeah. Probably getting another Temple Garden so that he can cast the Angel even if this...
A Pilgrim. Or
Yep.
maybe a Hallowed Fountain. But some white source.
Probably Temple Garden.
Temple Garden it is.
He has Garruk Primal Hunter in his deck. He has to cast it somehow.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
These mana bases are
White,
something else.
green, blue, red in the main deck. Sure, why not? We can do it. We have the technology.
Alright, so the Huntmaster will flip back, gaining Andrew 2 more life. Making Chalice of Life a reasonable, very flippable card.
A very flippable card. Not reasonable, flippable.
Yes. The best part about Chalice of Life is like you could very easily flip it, but 5 damage a turn just might not be enough.
Yeah, it's just whatever. Sure, Thundermaw Hellkite, let's do this. Is that a spell he drew?
I believe Zach has drawn a spell. Looks like a white one. Yeah, an Oblivion Ring.
Get him.
It's actually quite like an unfortunate spell to have at this point for Zach. Like, I think you want to save Oblivion Rings for Angel of Serenity.
I agree completely. Especially when your board is multiple beast tokens. I think we just take this.
Yeah, and
I'm not sure why he didn't attack with more because the
Both.
vault lets him race.
yes, I would have attacked with everything. Maybe he wants the beast to trade with the Thragtusk this time, even though he took it last time. But
I feel like attacking with your Angel is a good choice. He didn't activate. Maybe he wants Vault on D. So it looks like Andrew's going to try and trade off this Thragtusk. So
yeah, he wants to trade up.
Yeah, so he can bury value under the Angel.
So
Which is interesting to me that he didn't Restoration Angel his Huntmaster in response to the Oblivion Ring then.
Okay.
So, like... Zachary's just taking it.
Looks like no blocks for Thragtusk. Zach plummets to 26.
Yes.
And
Andrew
makes another Huntmaster.
Anything else? Nope. Opting to slow roll his Angel, possibly because he has no answer to a Angel from Zach. So his Angel is the Angel that he wants to stick last. Thragtusk makes some dudes. I feel like an Angel. I guess Andrew has no creatures in graveyard though, so.
Not currently. He's trying. He was trying to get the Thragtusk into his graveyard, and he's going to be successful in doing so.
If you, yep.
This turn, he gets a beast when the Thragtusk leaves play.
Yep.
And then he's going to get an untapped Thragtusk to block Zach's pair of beast. And Andrew's really just burying Zach. Like Zach hasn't drawn much.
Yeah.
Of anything. He had his.
He drew 5, then Andrew drew 5, and
Andrew's just like
drawing spells.
Andrew was not. He wasn't light on lands, but he had missed some land drops.
Yeah.
Where Zach has not missed a land drop all game.
Yep, 13 turns, 13 lands.
Yeah. Might not even be 13 turns or whatever.
Andrew just shoves the team sideways. Gonna lean on this wolf run to finish the job. Not gonna shove with the Pilgrim though. I probably would have just done that.
So both players will activate their cool lands.
Just all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So this is gonna trample over for 8. And Zach's gonna gain 3, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Zach drops down to 17 after taking 15 damage. Okay.
I believe you mentioned that he got 6,
Yeah.
9.
These like
13.
ability lands are pretty strong. I'm wondering if there's some sort of way to gain an advantage there in terms of being able to remove your opponents as opposed to...
Oh, like via like Acidic Slime?
Yeah, but Acidic Slime just isn't a good card at every other thing in the mirror.
Yeah.
Zach dropping down to 15 after this 2 from the Huntmaster resolves.
It's a miracle.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12. Andrew drops down to 15.
The casual fireball you and all of your creatures for 12. No big deal. Is it my turn? It's my turn. I have Super Mole Drifter.
Yeah, 15 all after this 29-point life loss exchange.
Hey, I'm just happy that life totals are below 20.
Yeah. Yep, Angel of Serenity. Let's get back all of the good ones. This one and that one.
Anything else you want? You want another Rest Range? Sure.
Might
have wanted a Huntmaster myself, but...
he's getting back the Thragtusk, though, so like, the best thing you can ever do...
You can definitely blink something powerful.
Yeah, it's definitely better to just make 1,000,000 Beast tokens, I feel like. Okay. Especially if Zach is another Thragtusk. That's also not a bonfire. Okay. And was that attack next turn for actual lethal? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
It would have been for lethal. Okay.
Because of the Wolf Run.
Yep.
There is.
Back to 20s.
They still actually have a pretty reasonable amount of time. That game took like a long time and number of turns. But both players played at a good pace and they still have 30 minutes on the clock.
Yeah. And the Cyborg games are definitely going to go faster.
Yep.
So, Zachary gets one of the actual best cards against these decks, Rakdos' Return. I'm playing the straight green-white list of this. That's one of the cards that is the easiest to lose to because it just kills you. Like, you're focused so heavily on, like, you use a lot of cards for ramping, and whenever they cast Rakdos Return for like 3 or 4, it just hits 4 good spells or whatever that you have left in hand. So that's a huge issue. It's also very hard for you to recover from that because you don't have a lot of, like, you'll have cards in play, but the cards you'll have in play by the time Rakdos Return hits are like all the cards that the Rakdos Return decks also have, like Thragtusk.
Yeah.
You can't really get your big engine online in time for a Rakdos Return. And even like Garrett Primal Hunter just dies.
Right, I remember when the first few weeks of this new standard format, Rakdos Return was the mirror breaker in the Jund matchup.
Yes. And that's what we're going back to. Like, that exact Jund deck is showing up again. And that is the mirror breaker against this Angel.
Yeah, I mean, Zach's deck is basically like the Jund deck, you know, plus, like, we have a new friend, we have Angel Serenity. Jund splash Angel Serenity.
Yeah. He also gets Slaughter Games, naming Angel Serenity, which I think is absurdly good. I don't know if I'd want all 3, but maybe 2.
I think it's an effect that if you can find room for it, these mirrors are interesting because, like, you can't just, like, skip turns.
Sure.
And that's what Slaughter Games will do. But if you can catch them with 1 in their hand, it's huge. Right.
I think that he has about 5 cards to board out, and he probably has room for a couple Slaughter Games.
Andrew, on the other hand, he has
Garrick Relentless, which is good because it kills mana guys on the curve.
There's a couple Pillar Flames, but I don't think
you board in Supreme Verdict.
Me neither.
Specifically because it puts Angel Serenity in the graveyard, which is the single worst place to put an Angel Serenity.
Absolutely.
I think you board in Jason Memory deck, though.
Yeah. It's one of these ways, like, unless, say, it's very poor against Rakdos Return and Bonfire of the Damned.
Not that poor.
I guess Miracle.
Well, I guess this also has the issue of putting an Angel Serenity in their graveyard.
Sometimes, yeah, it can do that as well. But I feel like in this type of mirror, like, you probably have to mill maybe 4 times.
Probably 3. 3 is probably good enough. Maybe a bit more.
Yeah, like 3 to 4 is like the number you're looking at.
Do you board in Negates? Just having seen Bonfires?
It's interesting. It's something that's possible. Like, there's also Syncopate.
That's strong. Zach's list only has 2 Cavern of Souls. So,
I mean, once again, the players don't know that. So like we have the benefit of these lists, but like Andrew has no idea. Like I don't know if Zach even played one. Like Andrew might think Zach has 0.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume. I mean, it's between 0 and 4. Obviously,
interesting.
Yeah, but I don't know. The straight green white lists always have 3. I was playing 4. I feel like the card is a lot stronger than.
You can also play a lot fewer.
Yeah, because you're
the more
color,
colors
yes.
you play.
Andrew has 1.
Yes.
Because it does not cast Sphinx's Revelation or Garruk Primal Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of options out of the board on both sides. Ray of Revelation might even see play to kill Oblivion Ring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're going that deep.
Yeah, I think that's stretching it. Like,
though these mirrors do take a long time, and like, if the game goes long, having one of trumps like that is pretty huge.
Yeah.
I guess my question is why that Ray of Revelation isn't just another Oblivion Ring, maybe? Because that kills Oblivion Ring the same as Oblivion Ring does.
I've always really been happy with one of Erase.
Erase?
Yeah, in my flash decks.
Because it kills Rancor?
Not because it just like is an enchantment removal spell. It does kill Rancor, which like is nice or whatever. It does Curse of Echoes. Like there's some other enchantments that I cared about.
Speaking of Curse of Echoes, Andrew has that.
Yeah.
I like to see boarding that for game 3 if your opponent shows you Rakdos Return on top of Bonfire.
Yeah. Bonfire me, bonfire you.
Bonfire everybody.
Bonfire everybody.
So,
not sure what the we have a slight delay here apparently.
Yep.
Not sure what the cause of said delay is.
Let's see. Do you board Impaler Flame in the mirror? I think you do because of Huntmaster.
Okay. It gives you something.
Yep. Oh, and there is a Jace Memory Adept. Zachary led on the Overgrown Tomb to Andrew's Hallowed Fountain, followed up with Sun Petal Grove, no Farseek, no Mana Elf.
Andrew has the classic Hallowed Fountain into Rootbound Crag. But he plays his Forest first. Enables Farseek.
Possibly getting a Steam Vents, who knows?
Yeah.
Temple Garden.
Temple Garden is the choice. So Andrew likely has. I would assume that Andrew has both a red source and a second blue source.
Yeah, well, he has the Rootbound Crag and.
Yes, so that's a red source. So, given that he has Jace Memory Depth.
Yeah, second
in hand.
He has a basic island.
Perfect.
So Temple Garden for Zachary tapped. Do you think you board out your mana creatures in this matchup potentially?
Absolutely not. Like I think the mana is very important.
Really?
If the game goes super long, then they don't matter as much. But it's very easy to like. Oh wow. Why did Andrew not play a Farseek? You think he would play a Naked Restoration Angel?
He might because he has the Jace. So he's looking to establish the Jace through one of Zachary's restores.
Maybe like the Syncopate.
Yeah, I think you just want the resto in play.
This is the type of scenario where like Zach can't afford to have
missed land drops.
Yeah. Well, if he had mana creatures, that would let him.
Yeah. My thought was that with Huntmaster and Bonfire, against like on Andrew's side, it might make sense because Huntmaster and Bonfire, and potentially Garruk Primal Hunter, or Garruk Relentless.
Let's start on 4 or 5.
4.
Yes. The 0 ability would keep Jace at 4.
I believe it starts at 4.
Yeah.
And it's a Bonfire, and not really that many creatures like at the Rakdos.
So Jace should be on 4.
We're pretty far out of the range of Serenity, though.
Yeah. Is that a Death Ray shot?
No, it's his Cavern. Yeah, it's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
He's gonna be on human, so he has red mana to cast his Huntmaster of the Fells.
Yeah, I was just thinking on Andrew's side, you may not want Pilgrims because they're just too vulnerable and like they're just lands that die to bonfires or whatever.
Yeah, Pilgrims are just so crucial in him being able to like play Magic.
That's fair.
I think they're like legitimately a part of the mana base.
Okay.
So you may want to.
It's very possible. Jace, you again?
Yep. Jace's Memory Adept is one of the Things once you commit to milling 10,
Yes.
you have to continue to mill 10.
Absolutely.
Or
There's slaughter games.
One of the Oblivion rings is down.
There was another one on the last, so I think that's both.
That's both of them.
Jeez. We could see Jace just run away with the game.
Yeah, Zach stumbled for just a second. It was nice Farseek to prevent the Huntmaster from flipping.
I could see him. He has a detention sphere as well. I may want to just sphere this. Oh, Borderland Ranger as well. Okay. White, white, white. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Green, green, green. Yep. Blue, blue. All right, we got all our colors.
Yeah, whichever one I find first.
Just find the first one, yeah.
I guess a mountain in case our red source gets acidic slime. This.
Yeah. I'm sure Andrew's feeling good whenever he casts a Borderland Ranger and his mana's already set.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really need any of them. I'll just take this one, I guess. So, if you're Zach here, do you consider how many cards are even left in your deck?
I believe we got like 20 some.
Yeah, I think
mid-20s.
I think you have to pass, flip the Huntmaster, take a hit. I assume he has a Resto Angel.
Okay.
Resto Angel the Huntmaster, and then pass again on your next turn to kill the Jace.
All right. Alternatively, if he he does have a Restoration Angel.
You could also draw the red source for the bonfire.
Mm-hmm. But I think, your line is the correct play. Like
28 cards in library.
So doing exactly that. The Borderland
This 18 is
Ranger
a very
doesn't-
survivable life goal, right?
Yeah.
I really feel like Shrout should have detention speared the Huntmaster last turn.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah, because I mean you've milled 2 Oblivion Rings already, but in doing so you get to not have the Restoration Angel up for that this turn.
Yeah.
Though he's still pretty far ahead.
So some lands and stuff.
Cards that don't really do anything. Though the ability to see that like Zach has maybe 16 lands in graveyard might actually mean something this game. Ugh.
I mean, it's still not going to.
Yeah,
Zach is going to save his Restoration Angel, or save his Huntmaster with a Restoration Angel.
yeah. So the Jace is gonna fall here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one wolf goes, another wolf comes.
Yep. Zachary 21. Okay.
A miracle. As a Rakdos return.
Yeah. Zachary, it's very possible this Jace has actually just eliminated enough land out of his deck that at this point he is not going to get back in it.
Right.
Like, he still has to beat an Angel of Serenity in play, which is very difficult.
And possibly without the ability to do so, like just in his whole deck, in the remainder of his deck.
A recurring theme. The entirety of what is left of your deck is not able to win the game.
Well, to be fair, Zachary doesn't get to cast every single spell in his deck.
He has multiple Angel Serenities in hand, so
Yeah. May not
have the lands to
enough
cast them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only got 2 white sources because the Cavern is on humans. He does have triple green for the Garrick, but I don't think he's gonna want to play that.
If he does, he'll want to make beasts and not draw cards. Drawing cards will probably get him killed. Thragtusk from Mandu Shrout.
Maybe at this point you have the Detention Sphere. Oh no, you can just pass. You just don't want to flip the Huntmaster back.
Yeah. There's a land number 5 right on time.
Not even one that makes red.
Nope.
We should have paid more attention to what lands he milled because he may not have red sources left in his deck.
That's entirely possible.
I think I may have seen 2 Blood Crypts, so it might mean that the Farseeks are just cold finding them.
Yeah.
Wow. So
I'd be hard pressed to see. I mean, I suppose Zach can get 2 more lands and play his back-to-back Angel Serenities,
sure.
and that might be enough. But other than that, I don't see it.
It's like a situational might too.
Yeah, it's definitely not a
For sure.
lock if Zach does draw the 2 lands.
The Thragtus not getting it is interesting. I might have attacked with that. I don't really know on that. It's probably not unreasonable because his life total is probably your secondary win condition at this point.
Right.
So the awkward thing here for Andrew is that if he just passes the turn after doing this, Zach ends up being able to just pass back and kill Andrew's Huntmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Though I guess that lets him Detention Sphere both Ravager of the foes.
Okay.
Okay, so that might be his line. So I was thinking, like, if he passes, then Zach ends up with a Huntmaster in play because that gets the flip and kill it. And if he Detention Spheres, then plays it, the other one flips back to a Huntmaster. So no matter what, Andrew could not avoid Zach passing this turn with a Huntmaster in play.
Right.
So I think he's just going to go for the Detention Sphere, both of those guys.
The other line is if Andrew has a Restoration Angel as one of his last 2 cards. I'm not sure.
They are not. I think it's...
Okay. One of them is the Detention Sphere.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the other one is.
Yeah.
Looks like Zach has a bunch of... He is...
With 54 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Not
the
flipping
Texans
because...
lead the Cincinnati Bengals 9-7.
I don't think Zach has a castable spell in his hand.
He's Garrick.
Okay. That is...
Loosely
you still have...
castable.
It makes Beast for a turn.
Yeah.
You can chump block with your Restoration Angels.
Yeah, I think Jace Memory Adept is like not so secretly just one of the best cards in the format right now.
Yeah. It's up there, like, the success of the Memory Adept is like really predicated on the success of like Thragtusk.
Sure.
But
But
like,
Thragtusk is just so good that
Yeah.
it's not going to not succeed.
Alright, so Andrew doesn't sphere the
Not immediately.
Ravagers.
Oh, he passed?
He did. Let's Zach play a Thragtusk.
Maybe Andrew's holding back to see if he can Detention Sphere a... what? Is this a Revelation for... Yep.
It's
A lot. Okay, that's a good reason not to cast that card.
perfect good
6?
reason. 6
Sure.
more cards for Andrew. 6 more life.
Approximately 1 Cruel Ultimatum.
Yeah, it's a shame Andrew could not target.
Yes.
Zachary with that.
We can get into Stroke of Genius mode.
Yeah, I wish. That'd be fantastic.
Andrew draws
but,
a Selesnya Charm, which
yeah, with his newfound hand.
kills Angel of Serenity, awesome, but does not kill any of these guys. Because he wants to kill... Well, it's a backup kill, so he's going to probably Detention Sphere the Ravagers. So it's kind of risky
yeah.
in case, like, if Zach has a Ray of Revelation or something similar. Andrew deciding that it's time to go beat down and attack the life total. He's going to almost deal the full 89 points of damage. Or 79, my bad.
We talked about during infect and normal damage, but yeah. Andrew is racing his Zach's library against Zach's life total.
Yeah.
So Selesnya Charm is going to be pretty nice for Andrew here.
Yep. He does not have his Wolf run yet, which is interesting.
He plays 2 copies of the card.
Yeah. So Zach takes 6 down to
17. And I believe Detention Sphere.
14
there are
cards
14.
in library.
So I actually think that the milling plan is not going to Zach's not crippled enough in his library to be decked.
Really?
Like Andrew's going to, like 14 is a lot of cards.
I guess. There's a Farseek.
That gets him one closer.
13. 12. Both of his blood crypts are in his graveyard, I assume. Uh-oh.
He's not happy.
No legal targets? No legal targets!
No.
Oh.
Andrew Shrout praising the work of Jace Memory Adept. Milling all of the legal targets for Farseek. So Smiter comes down. Probably the least relevant creature.
Yeah, in this matchup for sure. Trades with two wolf tokens. Practice. There's
the
a syncopate.
Syncopate.
Really kind of shuts the door here. Though the cavern is naming human, yeah, that's not even the creature type that it has to name here.
Yeah, so I mean, what are the options? I guess Zach has. He clearly does not have any. I guess turns left to. It's like get the wolf smiter, and is this a lethal attack?
I don't know.
5/5/3.
No, it puts him to 4 though.
Right.
With syncopate up. So after all that work with Jace, its net benefit to the game was counter your Farseek. And gain 4 life.
Yeah.
It was a very good fall of the gavel.
Yeah. Fall of the Gavel, the best card in Standard.
Draws an uncastable Sever the Bloodline. And Zachary West's Dark Naya falls 2-0 to Andrew Shout's Blue Naya. I